Quant will shake the financial system as we know it. Quant will be one of the altcoins that experiences the greatest wealth transfer in the crypto market. A lot of top XRP, XLM, HBAR holders, I think they're getting exposure to Quant. There's top content creators like Crypto Mason that are bullish on Quant and are making constant updates on Quant. Crypto Mason has been in the space for a very long time.
Also, just before we go any further, this channel has a giveaway of 1 million Shiba tokens. To enter, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, like this video, and comment hashtag Shiba Inu. Good luck.
Targeting $1,000 per Quant. He's also bullish on HBAR, XRP, and Amazon. Truth revealed, right? Crypto Mason is one of the OG content creators. He's not shilling you anything that is, not of value, that doesn't have utility, right? He sticks with coins like XRP and HBAR, but he's also bullish on Quant. And Quant is one of those undervalued coins that a lot of people need to pay attention to, in my opinion, right? Now, obviously, never invest more than you're willing to lose into any project. This is a content creator with 181,000 subscribers, right? If you take a look, just reminding you of what's to come. Also, I think 50 billion market cap for Quant is conservative. Crypto Mason is looking at $1,000 per Quant. I think Quant could get to 1,600, 1,500 from here, right? And that would be around a $20 billion market cap, $20 to $25 billion market cap. But even a conservative target of 15 bill market cap is a 14.8x for Quant from here. So if you have $1,000 invested into Quant and times that by 14.8, that's $1,000 to $14,880. That is a great ROI, and that's the only type of ROI that you could get in the crypto space, guys. It's only possible for moves like that in the crypto space. And this is why I remain bullish on this space, even though we're in a bear market right now, even though Bitcoin is under $67,000, even though the fear and greed is at maximum and people are in my comment section pointing out the projects that I talk about and how they're down in price. And I say, well, when do you want to buy the projects? When they're going up or when they're down in price? It's all psychological. I'm going to have exposure to my favorite altcoins when they're down in price, right? And if things don't work out and they go to zero, I take the L. I admit I was wrong. But if things do work out for a couple of them, and then, I make great ROI on those projects, I'm going to be like, hey, well, I did say this is when you buy these projects, right? When everyone else is scared to buy, when everything feels like it's over, when it feels like it's going to zero. That's when you get exposure to these coins, man. And look at this ROI sheet right here. It's going to be interesting to see what Quant does in the future. Like I said, Crypto Mason is one of the content creators. When I first got into the space, I was watching his content. Also, Grow Rich, Grow Happy is also a great content creator as well. But he's been at this space posting for, look at this, 4 years ago. And he's been bullish on Quant for 4 years and still making recent updates 2 weeks ago. Why Quant could shock the market. $1,000 per Quant, right? I wish I got the type of viewership that he was getting. 6,000, 10,000, 20,000 views per video. But you got to put in that work to get that, right? So it's just a patience game, right? But Quant, like I said, is in a great spot personally, in my personal opinion. This sheet right here is a great look at, the type of upside we have for Quant. And it's really up to you on a long-term time frame. Where do you think we're headed next? I think the altcoin market will be bullish. I think, the liquidity floodgates will open and the people that gave up on crypto will completely regret it, right? Even if it's not the projects that I talk about on the channel, there's a ton of projects like Dogecoin, Cardano, Sui, etc. that you could have exposure to as well, right? Just, in my opinion, buy when there is peak fear in the market. That's when you start to dollar cost average into the altcoins that you think have the upside and have great utility, have great value to them. And then when the bull run comes around, you see if you are right. That's the risk we have to take, right? So CTC traders right here think a $50 billion Quant is very possible, $3,400 per Quant. And I think long term, yes, that is possible. Quant right now sitting under $69, under $1 billion market cap, under 900 mil market cap right now. 50 million volume. Again, one of the greatest tokenomics I've seen in the space. The supply circulating to max supply of Quant is insane, because there's people that are just buying off of the exchanges and they're putting it in their hardware wallets, right? So the amount of Quant that is on the exchanges is just a supply squeeze that is reducing and getting tighter and tighter, compressing and compressing, right? Even in the price action, you could see, yes, Quant did not make a, parabolic move this cycle. It did back in the 2020 cycle. It went from under $1, right? Under $1. Wow. Man, I wish I was here in 2018. It went from under $1 all the way up to $336. So a 336x. $1,000 back here on Quant in 2018. A couple years later, you make, 360K, right? We're about to do something similar. Maybe not as much ROI, but still, this is the type of upside you could see in the space, man. $1,000 into Quant right now gets you $1,000 into Quant right now gets you 14 Quant, right? And then Quant goes to $1,500 or $2,000 from here. 14 Quant times $1,500, that's 21K. That's still a lot of money, man. 14 Quant times $2,000, right? That's 28K, man. That's still a lot of gains, in my opinion. So even though it didn't, have a massive bull run this cycle, it was just in an accumulation range all these years for 2, 3, 4 years. Imagine when it gets out of this range and starts to move to the upside. I think it's going to be crazy. Now, this is just the bet I'm willing to take. I could be wrong, obviously, but this is the bet I'm willing to take, and I think, we'll see how it plays out, right? They just hold and stake the gas token of the multi-chain internet and Omnidex instead, Quant. So it's made news that BlackRock acquires Uniswap tokens. So even BlackRock is starting to speculate on altcoins, right? And again, it's only a matter of time until altcoins get their shine that they missed these past years, because this bull run was such a weak bull run. Was one of the worst bull runs for altcoin holders. And it's only a matter of time until BlackRock starts dipping their toes. These institutionals, money, TradFi money, stock market investors start dipping their toes into altcoins. And then we'll get the real alt season that people were looking for in 2025, right? It's over for Quant. They onboarded in the last 12 months. The European Central Bank, the Bank of England, UK's, and some of the world's largest banks for tokenized deposits, Oracle, the digital asset platform. The list shows only public confirmed clients, and that's beside launching the next-gen products like Fusion, Flow, and QuantNet. Bros are cooking, and the future never looks so bright. Future is near. This is from San. That is extremely bullish if you think about that. From Sebastian, QNT, the Custodian, strike again. 23,604 tokens got removed from Coinbase, the custodians, Coinbase Prime Custody. So people, like I said, are on, the tier 1 exchanges like Coinbase. They're buying Quant. They're just buying it and put it into their hardware wallets, right? The supply squeeze here could be exponential. Okay, supply squeeze means there's a ton of demand where people wants to buy the coin, but there's not enough supply for them to buy. So because of that, the price just skyrockets, right? Now, obviously, like I said, nothing is guaranteed, right? So never invest more than you're willing to lose. I'm not telling you to put 10,000, 20,000, 100K in the Quant. Good luck to the people that do have that type of money to invest in these projects. But in my personal opinion, I'm just speaking to the average investor, someone that has, a regular job, they got kids, they don't have a ton of money to invest. They want to dip their toes into crypto and not, make crypto ruin them financially, because a lot of people got ruined this previous bull run, this cycle, right? In a bull run, majority of people lost. That's not supposed to be the case. Majority of people lost a lot of their money, and they're saying crypto is over, crypto ruined them. You look at the retail interest, like it's at the lowest it's ever been. I've shown you, I'm showing you these types of charts and things like this, and people still aren't paying attention to what I'm saying, man. Like, it can't be like this forever. When it's so bad, it can't be like this forever, man. Let me open up this right here, and let me grab it, man. Let me take this chart. Let me post it into my Discord, because this is from someone else's Discord. Let me type this and show you guys. Retail interest, the lowest it's ever been, and only falling lower, right? So to take a, I just want to always have this as a reference. This is Benjamin Cohen's chart from Into the Cryptoverse, right? The orange line, or the brown, what color is this? Burgundy, brown, orange, either way, it's literally falling off a cliff and just going, it's literally below. You see this white line? It's negative. Retail interest is negative right now, and you're telling me that's not a good time to buy crypto? If this is not a good time to start to buy crypto, at least, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to say. But yeah, guys, I think Quant is set up to be in a great spot. You know, I think the upside here is going to be great to see. As always, none of this is financial advice. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Subscribe to my clips channel for quick 2-minute summary videos to support the main channel as well. And also join the Discord so we could chat, you know, talk to the community, etc. Thank you so much. I'll catch you in the next one.